life.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Harper, and it's Longley in at center. Jordan with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Martin, left side. Here's Kittles. Off target at the rim. Now here's Pippen. Not a lot of room. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Scottie Pippen.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. New Jersey passing it around. Kidd, the pass to Martin. And good. Off the lead pass that time.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jordan with the bucket.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter. Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Kidd. And it's off from three-point range. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Now here's Jordan. 5 points in the game. Basket's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Kittles. Covered by Jordan. Kittles passes to Martin. To the left side wing. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kittles can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll be New Jersey's ball.
Miscommunication. Oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Kittles. Covered by Jordan. Van Horn to pass to Martin. Martin a screen. Here's Kidd. Three-pointer, no good. Bulls leading by 8. Now Pippen. And he buries his first look.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so here's New Jersey. Kittles passes to Van Horn. Collins a screen. Here's Kidd. And the three off target.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
What a sensational move. Captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Martin outside. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Chicago leading by 12. Jordan with it. He's got 9. Pippen. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Martin. Drills it from deep. Martin's got 5 points.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Now Jordan. From the arc. It's hauled in by Van Horn.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Chicago with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Jordan. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 11.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Martin outside. Pass to Kittles. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The shot by Kidd, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Pippen. There's another one for Chicago.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Timeout called, New Jersey.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
All right, fans, let's get some applause for your New Jersey Nets.
Here's Jordan, and there's another one for Chicago.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And it's Martin in at the 4. From deep, Jordan gets the 3 ball to go. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And for Chicago, they've got Harper, and it's Rodman in at the power forward position.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on film.
And the shot goes in.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And here's New Jersey. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Kittles. 6 points for him. Pass to Van Horn. Martin outside. From behind the arc. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Here's Jordan to the wing on the left. From deep, Harper sinks it from distance.
I just love the ball movement.
New Jersey with the ball. Down low. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pippen with it. Martin picks him up. Pass to Harper. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Harper's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Here's Kittles. And again, it's New Jersey.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
From deep, Harper. Here's Rodman. He's guarded by Martin. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 9 points here in the second half.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Kittles. Give him 8 points now. Van Horn to pass to Martin. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Jordan. Gets to the corner and hits it. Jordan's got 11 points in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And he double clutches and throws it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. New Jersey with the ball. Kittles passes to Collins. Martin a screen.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Milton's checked in for New Jersey.
In for your Nets, number 20.
And here's Martin. 9 points in the game.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Martin with the bucket.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 36 points. Rodman, and it's Martin with the rebound. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. Pass to Van Horn. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Here's Jordan. Yep, count it. Jordan's got 38 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Timeout called, New Jersey. Here's Kittles. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Jefferson. Here's Kittles. Fires in the triple. Kittles has got 12 points in the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Fade away. And here's Jordan. Launches it. Drains the triple. Jordan's got 41.
That's his 3rd triple of the night. His 2nd since halftime.
Now Milton. Martin outside. Here's Van Horn. And again, it's New Jersey.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Jordan. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 43 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
To the right side. Here's Kittles. And New Jersey, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 45 points. Milton. With it to the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
A nice shot by Kittles.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curve. And it's good from the elbow.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Van Horn misses. Here's Jordan. Oh, Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Chicago, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Williams, and it's Milton in at the 2-guard.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He gets it in there.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Milton. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. The shot by Kidd, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Rodman. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Kidd. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And a pass break now for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. And there's another one for Chicago.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Here's Kidd. And New Jersey misses again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
And they pick up 2.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Milton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Chicago with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Kerr gets it to go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's the pick. With the 7-footer. The shot by Kidd, no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
From deep three-point land. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Kidd. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
And Kerr gets it to go.
3 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Jefferson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Out left to the wing. Here's Scalabrine. And again, it's New Jersey.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Pippen outside. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Williams. Here's Kidd. Drops in the layup for 2.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now here's Pippen. Defense is right there. Chicago passing it around. Milton against Jordan. Here's Pippen. Counted from distance. Pippen's got 20.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
And Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Out to the wing. Here's Scalabrine. The kick out to Milton. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And New Jersey will go for a different look here. Here's Pippen. He drops it from range. Pippen's got 11 in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Pippen. And again. It's the Bulls from deep.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Pass to Martin. It's picked off. Steps back. Jordan, the pass to Longley. It's good.
Assist goes to Michael Jordan.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Inside. Longley, that's good. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth. Ball stolen. Here's Kerr. Sinks the tray. Kerr's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Kidd, the pass to Collins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
Jason Collins taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Collins. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Shots good by Kukoc.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Martin, the pass to Collins. And he gets the bucket. Smooth sailing for Chicago. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Over to the left wing. Releases. And there's another one for Chicago.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Kittles. So it's the Bulls, winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.